Hello everyone. I hope you all had a nice weekend. Tonight I'm just making a quick Persian rice. They call it Sabzi Polo. Or I just use basmati rice and basically green rice and basmati rice. Now with the basmati rice, I put in 2 cups of basmati rice, and I like to wash the basmati rice before I use it, maybe for a few minutes, just so we can soak all the gluten out of it, and it will be clean to use. It'll be a lot tastier once it's all done. I'll show you. So as you see, the rice is quite dark and hazy after I just put it in normal water, just cold water. And what you need to do is rinse out the water and keep doing it till you can actually see the rice and it's clear enough to just cook. Now I clean my rice 3 times just to show you guys how it should look. It's all clear and I can see the bottom of the rice, and now it's ready to be cooked. While I'm gonna cook my rice in my rice cooker, I'm just put some salt on the bottom of it to stop it from sticking while I'm cooking it, and it allows a bit more flavor to the rice itself as well. And we're just gonna add everything with the rice and the water, everything onto the rice cooker. And anything that's left, you just want to leave a water that's about halfway as much as the container that you just did. Now while the rice is cooking, I'm just going to add a little bit of, like a tiny bit of saffron. You see, hardly anything, just maybe a few things of saffron into warm water, not boiling water, but just warm water, and just let it mix a bit. The idea is for the root to bleed out a bit, is just to add some coloring and some taste to the actual rice. And then I'll show you in a minute. Now my rice is done. I'll show you how I know it's done. Normally when it's done, you'll see that the water is pretty much drained. As well, you can see that the rice is a bit bent. It's not what normally it's straight. Now it's a bit bent. As well, you can taste it to see if it's soft. And then all I need to do now is wash the rest of the water, just drain it in the strainer, and then we're going to add on the all the spices. Now that I drained my rice and it's all in a bowl like this, I just need to put in the spices. So I use a little bit of turmeric. You don't use a lot because it's quite a strong stuff, and you just spread it out. As well, I use some coriander, just a tiny bit. So I use just you don't need to put a lot of, and then some parsley as well. And then just you use dill. So this specific thing uses a lot of dill because that's the whole idea of it. And then I use a little bit of paprika just for the smell. A bit of paprika, and then salt for the taste. You can use some pepper if you like, but I just like to use salt. And then just mix it all up. And then what I do as well, you put in the saffron water. The saffron, you see, changed color. Now we're gonna pour it on top as well, and then we're gonna combine everything together. And then I'll show you what it looks once it's combined. Because I added a lot of rice onto it, there's some rice underneath that's not combined very well. I like to add on some more of the dill or any of the other spices that you want to do. I just use a lot of dill because it's that's what it needs the most. But you can add any spices you want. You can add more salt, you can add more parsley, whatever suits you guys. And basically it's meant to look something like this in the end. All right, so You can put this with chicken. You can put it with anything you like. You can do it vegetable. You can eat it even just like this if you feel like it. And just have a good time. Enjoy. Bon appetit. And I'll see you in my next recipe. Bye.